Hi everyone, welcome back to Job One for All. In this video we are going to talk about another syntax for the multi-catch block. As we saw in the previous video, we can have several catch blocks, but it doesn't mean that the readability will be good. Now we only have one line, but even though we have several catches, which make our code looks bad. Now when you have exceptions that they are not in the same inheritance tree, you can have them in the same catch. So this is useful when you want the same kind of exceptions to have the same treatment. So for example, let's give the exception handling that we had before here. So let's say that for both of them, we are just printing the stack trace. You will see that IntelliJ is saying that we can collapse these blocks. And by collapsing, we would have them like this. So if you have exceptions that are not in the same inheritance tree, they can be collapsed in one catch block. And this is useful when you have the same handling for all of them. And of course, you can add another catch to get all the exceptions that you were not expecting. But be careful, because if you are doing something like this, it's the same as doing this, because they have exactly the same handling. We are just printing the stack trace. But now if you had to do something different for the exceptions above, you would see that IntelliJ is not giving that warning anymore. Now just to show as an example, we have array index out of bound exception. We can add all of this right here. So illegal and arithmetic. But if we try to add the index out of bound that is in the same inheritance tree as array index of bound, you would notice that we have a compilation error. And even if you try to move to after, you still get the same compilation error. So this rule applies only when you are not working the same inheritance tree. Let's remove this. And since these are both there already, we just remove them. Let's fix this. Okay, so just to finish, there is one thing you should be careful. When you have one catch exception, you can give, for example, a new object to that reference variable that you have created in your catch. So this is possible. Honestly, I don't remember seeing something like this, but if you are taking any exam, they may ask you something about this, and you should be aware that while this is possible when you have only one exception, you cannot do the same if you have multiple exceptions. So even though you are trying to give a new exception, as you can see, we have one of the required types, SQL exception or file not found exception. And if we try to change to one of them, you will notice that this is considered a final variable. So you cannot give another reference object to this variable E. So nothing that is going to affect your daily work, but you should be aware. In my whole career, I never saw someone using this, but you never know. This word is pretty big. So this is everything that I wanted to tell you. There's another syntax that you should be aware, because probably you are going to face this in codes that you have probably coming in your future. So let's continue with more exceptions in the next video. Bye.